Hello. Did you know that meteorites can be used to increase your vibrational frequency, your manifestation ability, and increase your healing abilities? And the wrong meteorites can bring misfortune, bring negative energy, and even illness to you? Well, let's talk about it. The ancients knew that meteorites were more than just mere cosmic space rocks and debris from space. They believed that the meteorites were the remnants of celestial beings, such as gods and deities, angels, and even demons. And they believed that it was that debris that happened, their body parts, after a cosmic battle, and their body parts fall into the earth, into our dimension from their dimension, and they turn into what we consider meteorites or space rocks. Think about that for a minute. I know that sounds a little hard to believe, but let me ask you this. Which organization in the world, it's a pretty large and powerful organization, has the largest collection of meteorites? Again, which organization most of us have heard of has the largest collection of meteorites? The Vatican. The Vatican is the Catholic religion organization. It's an organization that is strictly religious, not necessarily spiritual, but they have the largest collection of meteorites. Now, many of us know that the Vatican has lots and lots of spiritual and ancient books and teachings that they keep hidden, along with tools and holy objects that most of us will never ever see, and they keep it hidden down below their vaults and things. So you have to ask yourself, why would they collect meteorites? Why would they have such a large collection? Well, maybe they know something that we don't know. Maybe they know some stuff. Also, you got to ask yourself, why do meteorites cost so much? Now, don't be going out and just trying to buy up some meteorites without the correct spiritual sight, because you don't want to buy anything that could harm you. So I'm going to tell you about two types of meteorites that you can buy and find. They're pretty easy to get, that you can use to help infuse and increase your vibration and healing abilities. The first is moldavite. Moldavite is green, and it is associated with the remnants of the god Thoth. So if you want to bring in the energies of Thoth, which that god had a lot of different abilities, healing abilities, knowledge, what is that? Immortality. Those types of energies is in the moldavite. And I'm going to show you I got a piece of moldavite here. It's green. I'm going to show you here. Okay, and if you look, it's a little bit translucent, so you can see, like, kind of through it. And then here's the back side of it here. So it's kind of translucent. Now, this piece I bought here, I bought it about 10 years ago. It cost me about $100 or so. And this was before I knew about meteorites. It just called to me, so I just bought it. But usually moldavite you can find at regular crystal shops, and they will have it behind the counter because of the price of it. You can buy some off of eBay and I suppose Amazon, but you do have to be careful because they do like sell it, make fake glass and sell it as moldavite. So I would suggest, if you can, get to like a metaphysical or crystal shop to buy your moldavite, as far as that. But when you get it, you can wear it or keep it on you to have that energy just infuse in you. Okay. Now, the next meteorite that you can use is the one associated with the remnants of Archangel Michael, and the different energies that Archangel Michael brings. And it's more than just protective energy. Archangel Michael, as some of you may already know, has many things that he can help assist us with. Archangel Michael has assisted me with money magically appearing in my bank account, like out of nowhere. He has also assisted me with workman's comp settlement, where I got like one of the highest for basically the injury that I had, and it was all due to Archangel Michael. Um, so I'll talk about that later, but Archangel Michael does more than just protect. And so um, the ones associated with Archangel Michael, and I'm going to read this, it's called Same Chan Palladium Meteorite. Same Chan Palladium Meteorite. And it's spelled SEYMCHANPALLADIUM. And I got a little bit of it here. It's yellow. It looks like crystalline. Now it looks a little dull here. Sometimes in the pictures it'll show as a really bright golden yellow. It's a beautiful yellow in the pictures. And when we look at it with the naked eye, it's not it's not as shiny, but the pictures, when I took a picture of this, it did like really just kind of gleam. But if you look here, it looks like little cells, right? It looks like little cells of the body. So you can wear yours, wear it on, or just the more expensive ones of this same chin is you can buy it in chunks. And usually when I've seen that, like the chunks are like around this size, they usually range from $400 to about $800. I've only seen it on eBay though with that, but they are really beautiful. So just having it around you or on your body somewhere can help you to absorb that energy. And plus, any object, holy object or energy tool that you get, work with it, because a lot of tools have more than one purpose. So a lot of times the tool will say use it for this, or this this is what it does. But most holy objects and tools of energy and magic have many abilities and many things that they can help you with or assist you with, or you can unlock. So one of the things you need to do is play with your tools, like use it, try different techniques or visualizations with it. So let me give you an example. So with this moldavite, you can put it in your water and infuse the water with that energy and drink the water, and imbibe those properties. I would leave it in maybe for anywhere from probably hour to overnight, and then drink the water, and that infuses. And many of you who work with crystals already know that you can do this. So just looking at the different tools that you get or as you acquire along your path in this journey, play with them, enjoy them, and see what happens. So many prayers, especially divine world prayers, have many different functions that they can serve. So I'm going to give you an example. So there's this prayer, and I'll talk more about it in another video, but it's called the Usnisa Vijaya Dharani. The Usnisa Vijaya Dharani. And that prayer, it basically is a Buddhic prayer, and it was made by one Buddha, but it had the energy or the collaboration of 1 million Buddhas, or maybe it's 10 million Buddhas. And there's a whole story behind it. But basically, this prayer does a lot of different things. It can free up the ghosts, if and help you to end reincarnation, just hearing it once. But I've used it. I learned it. It took me about 4 months to learn it. It's in Sanskrit, so it's not easy. It's not easy at all to learn, but it's a big deal when you can learn it. And the prayer serves many purposes. One of the purposes that I used it for, and I didn't know it was inadvertent, is I would just say it when I'm in the car on my way to work, and I'm like driving like almost 40 minutes each way. So I would just say the prayer over and over, just because it infuses in your aura and into your energy field and becomes permanent. Once you learn it, it becomes a permanent part of your energy field. And I'm told, I haven't seen it, but I'm told that when you have those chakra scanners and those Carillion machines, that the more advanced machines can actually see that prayer inside your chakra or your energy field. I think it's in the solar plexus chakra. But anyways, I was saying this prayer over and over. I was running late to work, about 20 minutes late, and I worked. I work in downtown Detroit, and I was in rush hour morning traffic, and my Google Maps was like 20 minutes late. So I started saying the prayer so to calm me down so I wouldn't speed so much. Well, I said the prayer repeatedly over the whole entire drive, and when I arrived about 15 minutes early. So that first time, I just chalked it up to that there was a traffic jam that cleared up or something like that. I thought it was interesting, but I was mostly just grateful that I was early to work and I didn't turn out to be late. The second time I did it, the same thing. I was just using it to calm me down. And again, I was running probably 15 minutes late and I arrived about 10 minutes early. And then I did, and I thought, that's interesting. But I did it a third time, and just again to calm me down. And again, I was running probably 20 minutes late again, and arrived about 15 minutes early. And that's when I realized, that's when it kind of cemented that that prayer can be used to slow down time and allow me to get to where I need to be. And I wasn't using the prayer for that. It's a divine world prayer that you can use to free your soul from reincarnation, and it does other things too. We'll discuss in other videos. But then lo and behold, I discovered you can use that prayer to slow down time. How cool is that? So play with your tools and be open to having fun with them. When any holy objects or tools that you learn or acquire, or techniques, be open to see what it reveals to you, because there's many levels that will be revealed if you keep an open mind on your practices and the things that we'll learn here. So I'm Marie, and welcome to Marie's channel. If you stayed this long, I'm glad you're here, and you're in the right place. This was in divine order for this video to land on your feed and for you to see it. And this is going to be a space that is going to be a welcoming space for those who are on this spiritual path and you're seeking more. Like you've already read and you know about, the law of attraction things and chakras and energy fields, and maybe a little bit about Tesla and frequency and all those things. But the Egyptian pyramids, and maybe you've even tried some of the Aleister Crowley and the Golden Dawn types of things, but you're looking for something more, or maybe it hasn't, you haven't manifested, or the abilities or things that you want. So this channel is going to take a deep dive into some of the ancient teachings that I was blessed with learning and coming across. And I had a spiritual master teach me. And I'm really grateful to have him. He has since retired now, but he's physically not available, but spiritually, I still maintain contact with him. So spiritual master, I try not to bother him too much since he just recently retired, but once in a while I'll call out to him in my mind and say hi and things, and he responds. So it's kind of cool. But this is going to be a space where we're going to grow and evolve and learn, and I'm on this journey too with you. I'm learning, I'm growing. I plan on learning from you. I'm going to be teaching some of the information that I've learned and some of the techniques and practices and some spiritual truths that I learned. However, they may not be your spiritual truths. Everybody has a different level of spiritual truth, and it doesn't mean that it's not truth. It just is a different level. But all of the levels, all of the paths lead down to really one ultimate path. Eventually they converge. So no worries there. Not everything I say is going to sit or agree with you. Some things will be shocking. Some things will be like not believable. I know a lot of the stuff that I've learned over the years was not believable. It was so far against what I had learned and been taught by society that I had to step back at times and just let everything settle in and fit and see where I can understand it, because some things were beyond my understanding of what I knew how reality was to be, my education was taught. So I had to step back and allow things to digest and settle into my spirit. And I suggest that you do the same when you come across some information or hear some information or a technique that is like shocking to your system, or it creates such a like disbelief, like what? And then some things is going to just say, yeah, it's going to be excited and you're going to be happy and excited to try. And it's just going to be a fun journey together. I hope you stay and become part of the community and the tribe. And that's what I'm looking for, is to grow a spiritual community that we can call home and feel like we're not going to be judged by your experiences, and there's no wrong experiences. It's just, we're all just spiritual beings trying to evolve. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be definitely interesting. And I'm going to say some things that are probably going to shake some egoic beliefs up, some religious beliefs up, but that's okay. That's okay. And the reason why it's okay is because you're here. And I had the same experience. I had the same experience too. So it's going to be fun. This is going to be a safe space for you if you want to just learn about ancient teachings. You want to learn to evolve your spirit. I'm working on my light body. I'm a long ways from it, y'all. I got a long ways to go. But if you want to learn about information that's going to help to evolve that, I believe ultimately, as long as we keep trying to evolve, everything is helping us to evolve our light body or our Merkaba. They're not quite the same thing, but we can use them interchangeably for now. I'm not perfect. I don't know a lot of history of like the deities and gods. I don't remember it. I've read some, but that's never been my thing. What I usually go after is to have the experience. And then after I have the experience, then I'll find out what the terminology or what the experience was, or like try to put some words to some of the abilities or experiences. I like to have the experience first, and then I'll figure out what it's called. That's just how I've always worked, and it works for me. Another thing that we don't do, or I don't believe in and do, is pigeonholing by saying that, saying what your abilities only are. So I'm clairvoyant or clairaudient or whatever the other clairs are, or telepathic or something, or empath, because we have many abilities. Most of us are multidimensional beings. We just forgot, and we're just awakening to that, into our abilities and powers again. And by claiming like just a few titles, that I believe that can create limitation in your mind and in your energy field. So just allow yourself to just be and expand, and allow the experiences to come to you. Because like I mentioned with the prayer, I wasn't expecting that. I'm fascinated by like time shifting, time travel types of things, timelines. That is that I'm still just trying to begin to scratch the surface of understanding. I'm a long ways, but I love it. It's fascinating. But I did not know this prayer has that ability. So um I'm gonna say just play. Let's just enjoy and learn together and grow together. And it's gonna be fun. Um at the end of a lot of videos, I'm gonna tell a story of experience, or just a short story for those of you who want to stay. But if you have, if you have any experiences, especially if you use some of the techniques or practices or the objects like the meteorites, please comment below and let us know how the experience was, or your knowledge of them, or share whatever you please, whatever you want. This is going to be an accepting community, a nurturing community, to help grow and evolve our spirit in many ways, beyond. And I believe this group, this tribe, is protected by divinity, by divine celestial beings, and not just one. I think it's a lot of them. So I think when you become part of this tribe, then you come into the fold of these different deities, and they're going to just grow and teach information, and we'll all learn together and grow together. So hopefully you'll come back and stay a little while. If this message resonates with you or aligns with your spirit, please subscribe and like the video. And if at least come whenever you want to expand or just learn more about ancient teachings, or if you just want to fill up your cup a little. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close and take a deep breath. Thank you for sharing your energy and time with me. Namaste.